Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Stephen, and I do tarot and astrology, and I'm going to share with you in a week's time from today that I'm recording this on July 24th. Today's July 17th that I'm recording this. Um, that we will have a new moon in Leo. A very interesting new moon as at that. Here we have the time clock where I put this new moon, which is happening at 2 degrees and 8 minutes of Leo. This is happening at 12:11 p.m. on the West Coast, San Francisco, where I am right now. This could also be Vancouver, Canada, which is at the same time zone. So, your time zone, I've done a video on this on time zones from the West Coast to New Zealand, add 3 hours, and you're on the East Coast, add 2 hours. You're in mountain time from this time, and you're probably in the next day, Friday, the 25th, in New Zealand when this new moon occurs. But the ascendant will be different for your time zone. And the West Coast, we will have Libra, which is ruled by Venus. And Venus is in the sign of Gemini. In the ninth house for Libra rising. It'll be in the 10th house for, well, let's see. The 10th house for Virgo. Right? Yep. 10th house for Virgo. 11th house for Leo. The 12th house for Cancer. And, well, but for Cancer, we look to the moon. For Leo, we look to the sun. Mercury, Venus, Virgo, we look to the planet, where the planet Mercury is. But this new moon will be occurring at 12:11 p.m. on the West Coast. 3:11 on the East Coast. 2:11 Mountain Time. So, all right. So this new moon is happening at 2 degrees. Find out where 2 degrees is in your chart. And that's where this new moon is happening. If you're Sagittarius rising, it's your ninth house. If you're a Capricorn rising, this is in your eighth house. Aquarius, this new moon is in your seventh house. And so on. So, yeah, I've actually done the houses and where they happen for you. We have Mercury retrograde at this time as well. That goes retrograde on the 18th for the rest of the world, but tonight it goes retrograde at 9:45 on the west coast. 9:45 p.m. on the west coast. Mercury goes retrograde. And I will share with you with go back in days and put this at 9:45. Go hours. 9:45. So here's 10 o'clock. And let's go back to 9:45. Here we go. 9:45. Mercury is in Leo. And we are retrograde right here. So if you go back a minute, 44, here you go. Then go ahead a minute, 9:45, bam, Mercury is retrograde. Tonight, if you're on the West Coast, it'll be 12:45, so it'll be Friday. Early in the morning, after midnight, 45 minutes after midnight, Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Leo, where we have Leo is where your Mercury will be having a little bit of a revision, revising, recalibration, reiteration, revamping, and of an adjective. And you have Mercury retrograde in the sign of Leo, of creativity, of Leo is the lion. Leo is very prideful, and maybe you'll be reviewing where you overdid it, or the drama. Where's the drama in your life that needs to be rethought, redone, revamped? Are you overdoing it? Um, and it's making a trine to Ceres. Ceres is there, yeah. All right, now I have my table all set next to me with tarot cards. With this new moon that's happening on the 24th. So let's go to where I'm going to show you the 24th, July 24th, or the 26th, the 24th, where the sun and the moon are at 8 degrees, 2 degrees, sorry, 8 minutes. We need to move this back in a couple hours. With the sun and the moon at 2 degrees. And, well, 8 minutes, but you get it. Let's move this back minute and minute. So we have exact 2 degrees, 2 minutes, 8 minutes of Leo. So the sun is in its domicile. Yay. Oh, all right. Let's move this camera to here. Stop my share. And here we are. I have my crystals. I have some smoky quartz selenite wand to cut some energy, cut that energy out of the way. Smoky quartz, put that there. We have some clear quartz. We'll put this there. But we need to move these so we have room for our card. All right. So I'm going to I shuffled them. I shuffled them again. One more shuffle of my Lightseers deck. Put those aside. And then we have our Universal Rider-Waite deck. I'll shuffle those. And let's see. Woo! Hello. We have one that fell on the floor. And that is the Eight of Pentacles. We will put that, and we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of our deck. I will share that here. Oy. All right. Here's the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck of that. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. So you can see them. All right. Now, I'm going to pull out. Ooh, we have the Sun card. Hey, the Sun in Leo is in Leo. We're going to be productive. And then we have the emotion. We have mature emotions, some Cancer energy that seems like we'll have some Cancer energy, that residual Cancer energy, maybe from the Venus. And well, Venus is no longer in Pisces, in Cancer. Although we do have Jupiter in Cancer. This is very Cancerian. We have, yep, it's very Cancerian to me. And then we're actually in our thoughts, probably overthinking things with this Five of Swords energy. Well, yeah, but we're basking in the rays of the sun in the end of July, beginning Leo season, where we'll be in the sun. Yes, the sun's rays. Leo is all about the sun, so I like that the sun has come up. Our Leo energy can shine bright. Okay, okay. And then I will also share. Why not? I'll share this then. So, what are we viewing? The act. Okay. I will stop my share and then we'll share this. Okay. So here we are. Here's the chart. Move this to 12, 11. Yeah. 12, 11. 2 degrees, 8 minutes of Leo. So, yeah, as I showed you with the cards, we're going to be productive. Now, if I move this, let's move this now to, just remember this new moon is occurring in at 2 degrees and 8 minutes. So, um, our pride may be a little need a new renewal, some sort of some kind, and hope. Well, I hope we need hope at this time. Starting something new. There could be challenge. Well, or a chance to reflect on the past accomplishments, looking ahead towards ambitious and new professional goals, or realize intentions that we can put to get put forth now in our rituals or however you do things in your daily routine to add some uh, a new meditation or whatever whatever routine you do in the morning or at night. It's a great time to start new things with this new moon, but the thought process behind it may be a little delayed because Mercury is retrograde. But it doesn't mean that you still shouldn't try to do something new. If it doesn't work out, try it again. And Mars is has passed over the South Node and eventually will be moving into Libra. We can look. to see when Mars moves into Libra. On August 7th, 6th or 7th. Yeah, August 6th. So, on August 6th, Mars moves into the sign of Libra, where he is not very happy here. He is in detriment in Libra. Yes, Mars is in detriment in Libra because, well, Mars is in his rulership in Aries, and that is opposed in Venus, and Libra is opposes the sign of Aries, so it's the furthest away that it can be where it's seen, um, bringing some conflict in some way. Ugh, it's really terrible that Mars is in Libra in August. Mars will be doing some trying to take action in a very diplomatic way, where Mars likes to take action and be pioneering. And will be very pioneering in the sign of Libra, where they will see. But well, it's a good thing. Mars is could see both sides of a situation here, and be the mediator of a conflict, or it could be dealing with things in a not so great pioneering way. Although it's in a cardinal sign, it's opposite cardinal sign of Aries. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, so is Cancer. Those are all cardinal signs, and they actually will make square to any planet that you have in the beginning of Capricorn, Aries, or Cancer. And it'll make a conjunction to any planet in the beginning, in the early signs of Libra. So this is quite an interesting thing where we will get to the esoteric signs of sacred geometry, where this is the sacred geometry, the aspect of the planet themselves. All right, let's go back to where we were. July 24th. Not the 20th, the 24th. Here we go. So let's go in hours. Aries rising. Whoop. Aries rising. Okay. Lord. Aries rising. Well, this new moon is happening in your fifth house of creativity, children, fun, enjoyment, things, your hobbies, and children, and your uh, things that you enjoy doing, hobbies, uh, fun. This could be casual relationship. maybe you're starting a new relationship. Well, it may not be a best thing to do with Mercury here retrograde. Although an ex may come to around, and yeah, may want to start fresh, something new. We have Pandora's box here at 29 degrees. In Leo. Well, that's interesting. Just make sure if you're opening that box, you are you know what you're getting. But Mars is your ruling planet, and it is in Virgo at the moment at 22 degrees. It's actually still close to the South Node, where we're releasing things, maybe a job or a health routine or some kind of routine that will help alleviate some health issue or pain, career or a job. I'm sorry, not career, job or coworkers, cutting some and severing some things with coworkers. We'll get back to the tarot cards. I just wanted to share with you this first. So this new moon is happening in your fifth house. Aries, Taurus. Well, Taurus, you're ruled by Venus, but this new moon is in your fourth house of your home. Maybe you're manifesting something new in the home, setting new goals for home improvement. It's great to, it's a good time to plan those things. I wouldn't, um, and actually, it's a great time to check on those things that need to be dealt with in the home. With Mercury retrograde, you can be redoing things, revamping, revising, or flipping your home, even uh, planning ahead on this uh, 6-week Mercury retrograde, which goes until August 11th or 12th, depending on where you are. Um, so this could be an opportunity to leave behind any negativity or anything that hinders you from achieving your aspirations in this area of your life, the forest. So this is really cool, really good for you, Taurus. So moving on to Gemini, Taurus. Well, you're Taurus. You're ruled by Venus, and Venus is in Gemini, which is in your. Whoop, let's go back to Taurus. Sorry, Taurus. Taurus, which is in your second house of money. So you have the resources and the money to do it, to renovate if you want, if you need to. And now, Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury. This new moon is happening in your third house of your familiar environment, your neighbors, neighborhood, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, maybe a sibling younger than you. You may have communication breakdowns in your neighborhood with siblings, or you'll need to redo a conversation that you've had with your siblings or neighbors. It's a great opportunity to start a new endeavor or an opportunity. You have a new opportunity here. All right. And Mercury, Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is retrograde. So, yeah, it's actually, this is a big time for you, especially for the Libra. And no, I'm sorry, Gemini and Virgo. Mercury retrograde is revamping, redoing, revising, recalibrating things in, especially for, well, for Gemini anyway, is their third house. When we get to Virgo, we will look into that. Next, we have Cancer rising. Well, Cancer rising, this is happening in your second house of money, your income, your finances, your what you ingest and what you and the things that you purchase. It's not a great time to do this. Well, it's a great time to look over your finances. It's also a great opportunity for you to check balance your checkbook. To balance those finances if they need to. Um it's a great time to set intentions to look at money issues, if there are any, for you Cancer rising. And the moon is ruled by, well, the moon has a lot to do with you. And it is a new moon for you, Cancer rising. So this has a lot to do with your money. And things you ingest and purchase and consume. Purchases and you are consume. You're a consumer. Mercantile things. Mercury. So the big thing for you, Gemini, Cancer, and also next we have Leo, which you're ruled by the sun, and this new moon is at 2 degrees 8 minutes. So if you have anything or in the beginning of signs of Leo for you, there's something new, a new opportunity to redo your your image of how other people see you. This is all about you. Could be um, a great time to practice mindfulness of your personality, Leo rising. A new opportunity to realize intention and make intentions of starting something new and looking at things from the past that have the past you, something new, something you're letting go of, Leo. And what are you going to be letting go of? Well, Mars is maybe something having to do with uh, what you consume. Maybe you'll be starting a new diet. Um, who knows? Leo rising, this could be anything for you about your body, your image, your personality. Change that you're something bringing something new into here. All right, next now Virgo. Virgo, you're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in your 12th house. So you may not even notice what's going on. It may come to you in dreams or meditations for you, Virgo. but you're letting go of something. You're letting go. Mars is in your sign. You're releasing things from your persona, releasing something that no longer serves you, releasing things from your personality, cutting, severing, letting go of something in in yourself. But Mercury, this new moon is in your 12th house, so this could be a spiritual practice. Is when you could be learning something, or something can come to you when you're doing some spiritual work here, or some uh like the yeah, this is spirituality, spiritual work. Virgo, this is going to be a very pivotal time for you with this new moon and Leo season especially. Okay, moving on to Libra. Well, Libra, we know you're ruled by Venus, but this new moon is in your 11th house of friends, benefactors, financial windfalls from your career endeavor. Although you could be rethinking of money issues here, or rethinking of your friends, organizations, rethinking different things. Actually, maybe you're rethinking that you don't want to be in charge anymore of a group, that you'll let other people take charge of something you're in charge of. Maybe you're the boss of something, or you're the leader of some group, and you're allowing others to, your assistant, to take over. Who knows? Or something like that. Venus is in your ninth house of spirituality, higher learning, book publishing. Maybe you're doing something, a project on the in ninth house, in your ninth house. Venus is your ruling planet, and it is in Gemini. Uranus is here in your ninth house as well, revamping, shaking things up in your ninth house. Maybe you're learning something new. Hey, you maybe want to enjoy a, a new breakthrough of something new for you in the ninth house, Libra. So it's a great time for you. Actually, and then we have Saturn, your Neptune in your seventh house of your significant other. So maybe your significant other is having some epiphanies or something. Who knows? Libra rising. All right, moving on to our Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, you're ruled by Mars, and Mars is in your 11th house of friends. But this new moon is in your 10th house of career, public image. Maybe you are rethinking, revising how you want to be seen in the public. That's really interesting for you, Cancer rising. Scorpio rising. I'm sorry, Scorpio rising. It's all about your public image right now. This new moon, some bringing new in opportunity, a new looking at past accomplishments of your status, social status, and looking ahead with ambition, setting professional goals. Definitely setting professional goals here, revising professional goals as well. With Mercury retrograde, you'll be revising, probably realizing intentions of what is needed to make yourself profitable, make yourself seen in a new, different way in your career, your public image, public persona, how and your social status, as I said. All righty, moving on to our Sagittarians. Sagittarius, you're ruled by Jupiter, but this new moon is happening in your ninth house of book publishing. Maybe you're revising, re-editing a book, or editing something, or learning something new, revising things that you know about spirituality, or the or a religion, or it could be a philosophy, rethinking things, revising your philosophy of life. Who knows? This possibly could be. But actually, Jupiter, your ruling planet, is in the eighth house of the occult, or other other people's money, finance. Well, others' finances. Well, the second house is your finances. The eighth house is other people's money, other people's values. Um, Jupiter is extending your partner's money, and your partner. This is your spouse's money. So your spouse may be coming into some inheritance. Maybe, who knows? um. So that's really good for you, Sagittarius. This is all about revising your spirituality, revising your a book. Maybe you're thinking of publishing a book, or some kind of endeavor, higher purpose that you're revising. Sagittarius, this is really good for you. I like this. This new moon is interesting, and with the Mercury retrograde, it's not that bad. This Mercury retrograde isn't bad because it's making a sextile to Venus, sort of, and by sign Uranus. Uh, yeah. So it's going to be revamping, revising, reshaking up some things that are being good for you. A lot of us, many of us. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn's in Aquarius, and I'm sorry, Aries. And but it's retrograde, which isn't bad actually. We can revise, redo, rethink, reiterate, restructure our lives. This new moon is happening in your eighth house. It's a mysterious house. You're revising some other people are revising what they need to do. Your spouse may be redoing things, revising, editing things, something new for your partner. Others, your other people's money. Maybe make sure you're checking out those loans that you probably may, if you have any and outstanding loans. It's a great time to revise and rethink your nego- re your loan status. This could also be a partners renewing something here, a goal of some kind of goal to revise something new here. Moving on to Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, you're ruled by Saturn as well. And this is in your third house. Saturn is in the third house of your siblings, your neighborhood. But this new moon is occurring in your seventh house of your partner. So this new moon, your partner is probably starting something new, revising something. That's an or your partner may have an ambitious goal that they are intending on doing, accomplishing something from and revising something from your partner's path, possibly leaving behind any negativity or hindrances preventing your partner from achieving their aspirations. So it's a great time for you, Aquarius, to be supportive of your partner, and your partner will be supportive of you. Maybe something from your past will come to you. Who knows? That too. All right. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces. Okay. You're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in Aries. No, I'm sorry. Jupiter is in Scorpio and Cancer in your fifth house of creativity, fun, love, casual. Uh, maybe this is the house of dating. Jupiter is bringing some big things your way. Pisces rising. And let's see. This new moon is in your sixth house of work, health routines, um, possibly coworkers, or um, maybe you're going to on the treadmill, revising something new, or leaving behind any negativity preventing you from achieving something that in a job, or you realize something and you have an aha moment of like, this is what I need to do for making myself better, to taking better care of myself. Something new is occurring for you, Pisces, in this realm of the sixth house for you. But also your fifth house of creativity and having not well, make sure you don't have too much fun. There is a line of having too much and exactly having and gaining too much uh fun, and be sure that you're doing things that are good for your health and not overdoing things that you enjoy. Jupiter can have a good time, but yeah, make sure you're tempering things. And yeah, make sure you're having lots of discernment here, Pisces. Use just that discernment. Mars is here in your seventh house to do so. All right. So that's the astrology section of this report. So since we took out the sun already for this new moon in Leo energy, the sun is ruled by Leo. And I'm going to share with you the here. Get back to our tarot section portion of the reading. We have the sun. All right. And then we're going to put what above you, the Nine of Wands. Ooh, the Strength card. You got strength, Lee. Yep. You have the strength you need to get through this new moon energy. Use that strength. And then we'll put oh, we have some Cancerian energy, or driving that car whichever way you want to, and releasing the Empress. Something, yeah, actually, you're going to be creating something new here. Definitely, it's a new time to rebirth something. So, wow, this is perfect for this. I like this. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to give you. Unless you want four more cards, why not? We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, we got some money. We're gonna have some fun. The Page of Wands. Enjoy yourself. Why not? This is gonna be great summer. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Well, actually, you may be seeking something, but you'll find the key and then you'll be enjoying yourself. Let yourself go. The Fool. Yeah. Let yourself enjoy. Release anything that needs to. This is very Uranian energy. You have spirit on your side. Just let go and release whatever you need and let Uranus go with the flow. Uranus is in Gemini. Enjoy. All right, that's all I got for you. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian here, and let's go back to me. So this was a really cool new moon forecast for all 12 signs and a tarot reading for the of collective consciousness. So I'm Stephen the Jupiterian, or just Stephen for you, most of you. You can just call me Stephen. And until next time, happy new moon next week. All right. Later. Take it easy. Oh, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the make sure that notification bell is ticked, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. I know a lot of you have not been have been unsubscribed, or the notification bell wasn't isn't letting you notice, sending you notification to some of you. But make sure that notification bell is clicked. And until next time, I'm Steven. Take care.